Good evening there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Daniel again with another enthralling edition of Daniel's Horror Review. I will be doing a review on the 2009 British horror comedy called Doghouse. Doghouse is about a man named Vince, played by Stephen Graham, who is recently divorced and very sad. His buddies, several of them, but two of the main ones, Neil and Mikey, played by Danny Dyer and Noel Clarke, decide to take Vince out to a remote island where the women outnumber the men to get shit-faced and get lucky, hopefully. But when they arrive on said island, they discover that the women have been turned into man-eating cannibals by a government virus. This is... I enjoyed it. It's a fun movie. It's not to be taken seriously at all, and it doesn't take itself seriously. It's very tongue-in-cheek. A lot of gore. If you're, I mean, who's not into gore? But there's a lot of gore, a lot of humor, a lot of good lines, a lot of funny situations the guys are put into, and it's just an all-around. It's just an enjoyable movie. It's a leave your brain at the door and just have a good time type movie. I particularly am a big fan of Danny Dyer, who plays a typical womanizing, arrogant dude, and he's very D-baggish, but very good at it and very enjoyable at it. I was reading a lot of reviews on IMDb, and a lot of people were getting upset at just saying it's stereotypical, it's an insult to women, it's an insult to men, it's an insult to gay guys, well, there's a gay dude in the group, obviously. I mean, the whole group is filled with stereotypes out the ass. I mean, you got your sad divorcee, your womanizer, your guy that kind of ignores his wife, a gay dude, forgetful drunk. I mean, they're all pretty much immature, and all the women are control freaks and bitches for the most part. But you can't dwell on shit like that. You can't take stuff like that seriously. They're taking a shot at everybody, and they're having a good time with it. It's not the type of movie where you really need to dig that deep into it and think that they're really trying to offend somebody, because I highly doubt they are. You're just being oversensitive and retarded, if that's the way you feel, to be honest with you. Overall, though, like I said, this is a very enjoyable movie. There's some really good sequences. A couple to point out is when they shove a guy's head onto a remote control car and drive it around to use as a distraction. I thought that was particularly funny. Or when Danny Dyer gets kidnapped by a really obese woman who decides to strap him to a chair and use fingers as candles in a birthday cake. And he has to woo her, let's just say. And it's another particularly entertaining sequence. I recommend this movie for anybody that's not looking for some mind-numbingly thought-out, complex film. Somebody that just wants to see some people get killed in some pretty creative and fun ways, and laugh a few times and just spend 90 minutes joyfully. I recommend this to you if that is you. I will give this 3.5 out of 5, and on a rent it, buy it, or skip it, I will give it a rent. I might buy it somewhere down the road, because I probably will want to watch it again, but not all of you may feel that way after you watch it, but I think most people should enjoy this, as long as you make sure, like I said, leave your brain at the door, and you'll have a good time. And well, that'll do it. That'll wrap things up. Have a good one.